Can I go to Nepal in summer? This is a question that many people ask me these days because in Nepal the main trekking and climbing seasons are spring and autumn. Spring typically April, May, and autumn the best are October and November. And still, there are many people who only have vacation in summer. Like for example, professors, teachers, and other professions that can only take, for example, August. But still, they want to go to the Himalayas, they want to go to Nepal. They think that it's not possible, but they still ask, right? Is there a chance that I can go? And well, the short answer is yes, you can go, but you shouldn't go where the kind of people go in spring or autumn. And I'll tell you why. And I'll tell you also why spring and autumn are the best seasons for some parts, but are not the best for other parts in Nepal. So, if you think about going in summer, I know agencies that take people in summer to Everest Base Camp. And please don't go there, don't do that. Because you have the monsoon. The monsoon happens during summer. And there what you are gonna get are heavy rains, and you're not gonna enjoy your experience. You can go, sure that you find a couple of lodges open, but you're gonna get wet. You are gonna have zero views of the beautiful peaks of Nepal, and to be honest, it's not worth it. So don't go there. But this doesn't mean that you cannot go to Nepal in summer. There is one area which is very different from the other areas like Annapurna or Everest, but it still has a lot of charm, and it's a really beautiful one. And this is the Upper Mustang area. Maybe you've never heard of it because this area is not so well known for many people, but this is an area that it's very different if you think from the landscape perspective, and at the same time it's very unique. So if you think about the Everest of Annapurna areas, you think about very high dramatic peaks, very narrow valleys, and now if you think about Mustang, it's completely the opposite. So Mustang is already the Tibet area, and there what you find is what you are used to see in Tibet, like a lot of sand, yellowish terrain, like very kind of wide mountains, isolated landscapes, desert, ancient culture, and it's really, really beautiful. You go up to 4,500 meters approximately, so not that as high as you go in other areas, but what you experience there, to be honest, is way more unique from a even landscape and culture perspective. You go to an area that it in fact requires very complex and expensive permits to get in that we typically handle, and it's very, very unique. It's really beautiful. You get to know people who've been living like that for hundreds of years, and you will not be in a trek where there are a lot of people. You will be trekking most of the time on your own, completely on your own, and it's a very unique experience. And people many times are first a little bit hesitant because they think of Nepal and they're gonna go to Everest, they're gonna go to Annapurna. But when I tell them about Mustang, I show them a couple of pictures. I share with them. I mean, how beautiful the trek is. Their face changes. And I've had many people going to Mustang, and to be honest, the feedback that I get is 5 stars out of 5. I mean, even better than the ones that you find in other areas. Because here, initially, for many people, the expectations are much lower because they didn't even know what it was there. But when they reach the area, they kind of find that they've never seen something like that before. Because if you think about, I mean, landscapes in, I don't know, Everest, I mean, it's huge, but it's the kind of same, I mean, geology that you might find in sometimes Pyrenees or even the Alps in terms of dramatic high peaks, huge glaciers. I mean, much bigger, but it's kind of the same thing. But if you go to Mustang, I mean, you will go to a place which is like Mars, which is like nothing that you've never seen before. This is very shocking for many people. So, to sum it up, if you are thinking about going to Nepal in summer, you can go. You can go to Mustang, Upper Mustang. It's a beautiful trip. It's around 20 days trip. Pretty amazing, really unique. It's a trip that I can guarantee you that you will never regret going there. And if you want to know more, just drop me a DM. Bye bye.